Huseynzade. I'm from Azerbaijan, and I have written some questions which will be answered now. Now in Azerbaijan there is 1.2 million internet users, but it's data based on state information, and then it means that 1.2 million people using internet once in 3 months, but we don't have how many people use every day or so. Speed is low, prices are high. I will show in next page the difference between internet here and in Azerbaijan and in some other countries. Last 3 years ago we had internet that was 7 times expensive than now. So what happened after the decreasing of the prices? We have more internet users, we have higher speed and better communication. But still we have problem with such technologies like Wi-Fi. We have only 2 or 3 internet cafes or just normal cafes where you can use Wi-Fi. We have iBars technology. I'm not sure, it's not WiMAX, it's somehow different, using radio for internet. Best access in our country is students use clerks, state organization, because they have internet, and the worst is some regions, actually mountainous regions, because our country more than half is mountains, and middle and old generations, because they don't know what's internet and how to use it. They are post-Soviet people, and some smaller cities which has internet, but because of the shortage of providers and the equipment, they couldn't use higher internet. I want to show the prices from one of the providers, Uninet. This is you can just compare to the prices that you have. For example, Optima Freedom, it will cost 1,000. It's the same like euro. So Manat, it's written like 1,200 euros for this. You should pay. It's very high for us. Actually, the country where people normally get 500 euros in a month, and you should pay twice as it for internet. That's very high. And this is a comparison from February of this year, made by Multimedia Center based in Baku. This here is the prices in dollars between the countries. So you can see that Azerbaijan has the highest price for internet. Like you should pay incredible sums for internet to use. It's different. We don't have such a difference in culture, but we have difference in technology of use internet, because we have 3 GSM operators, and they started much more before that internet appeared in our country. So we have out of 8 million population, we have 5.5 million users of telephone and web technologies, or internet through the mobile phone, we call it. And one CDMA now appeared. They also presenting new internet possibilities. So people mostly use internet from mobile phones. So I have shown this more than 4.5 million. This is only from one GSM provider, GSM service provider. So I'm showing this webhana.az because we have presented this idea 2 years ago, and this is a web page which you can go from your mobile phone, and it's incredible that the first place of users of that web page is Azerbaijan, the second is Nigeria. I don't know how they found it from internet, but they are using it. But still, I should admit that mobile internet is also expensive. So I'll skip this because it's about Wi-Fi. I said it's underdeveloped. The most interesting for Azerbaijanis now is blogs. If we'll try to find in Alexa the best and most popular web page, it will be first 5 places will be blogs, and then normal web page and search engines and so on. So these names of most popular web blogs. Actually we should divide the development of blogs in Azerbaijan to 2 parts. The first part before 2007, when we had a lot of platforms, blogging systems, but in different language, Russian, English, Turkish, and so on. And when azeriblog.com appeared last year, the number of bloggers doubled, like in 1 year. It was incredible, and now we have nearly 6,000 bloggers only in Azeryblog. But there is some problem still in Azeri new media, because still, for example, Russian and English web pages are more interesting for people, because there is no special new media organizations or new media companies that working only internet. They're using even some TV stations doesn't have own web page. That's reality. So also I'll speak about the networks. And networks appeared in our country just from April of this year. I mean networks in local language. So Siraz and MyHouse.com, one of them. Siraz was created thanks to EGC funding by our team, and it's the first in local language that we use to promote blogging and so on. We as an organization, I'm working with Transition Online. It's Prague-based international media development organization. We are providing a lot of trainings. We organized a bar camp in the end of August for Azerbaijani, internet community, and we printed a lot of books on using anonymity in internet, because sometimes it's problematic to write on political issues, and that's why many people knows what's TOR or Tor button and so on, or privacy in Azerbaijan, but I'm sure that nobody knows here. It's one of the screenshots that one of the most popular political blog in Azerbaijan. It was created, actually it started in Russian nearly 5 years ago, because it started in live journal, mostly Russian blogging system, and then when Ilgar Mamedov, the blogger, seen that people now doesn't understand Russian because youth don't know Russian very well. They prefer own language, so he changed his mind and started to write only in Azeri. So this is one of the examples. But I should add the problems in counting how many blogs we have now in Azerbaijan. The problem is that in Azerbaijan Republic we have 8 million people, but 35 million people living in Iran. So, and they are using different alphabet. We are using like this, like Latin, but they are using Arabic. And even me, I couldn't read that, but I should add that it's different alphabet, but the same language. So.